Y'all. How y'all doing, man? I'm just wanting to stop in for a minute and check on everybody, check everybody's post and temperature about this new Eagles hire, man. What do y'all think? What's y'all take? Give me something that y'all feel that is, give me what y'all take is on it, man. That's all I want to know. Give me your take on it, and so we can discuss what y'all feel about this Sean Mannion and Josh uh, Gazard. Yeah, give me your take. First and foremost, man, my name is Reggie, the host of Bet on Yourself Media Sports, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Most and foremost, jump on in, jump on in. I know there's a lot of things a lot of people want to talk about. So hit that like button. Let's get to it, man. Let me give you my first opinion about what I feel on this here pick. First and foremost, man, I think that the pick was a good pick. I like the way the Eagles did what they did for their processing, um, going through the selection. I know that we lost out on some of the top guys that everybody thought that we should have had, Matt Nagy and the Ball and McDaniel, these type guys like that. You know what I mean? But one thing I can say about Philadelphia, we always seem to do the opposite. Howie and Jeff Lurie, I feel though that they made the right choices with bringing in the two candidates that they brought in. One going to help the other. They're both going to help each other out. I think this uh, Gazard, I hope I'm saying his name, Gazard. I think he's going to be a a great asset moving forward for the Philadelphia Eagles, and saying that he's a very good play designer. Um, and then with the young guy, Sean. First and foremost, let me say this here before I go further. Congratulations to the both of them. Welcome to Philadelphia, man. Let's get this thing popping. Let's get this thing rolling. You know what I mean? Let's just come in the door, lay down the blueprint, and let's get this thing going, man. But going back to this, man, I think Howie and Jeffrey Lurie hit it again with these two candidates coming in. My only thing is longevity. So it looks like these two guys will at least be here for the next 2 to 3 years. I'm hoping that anyway for Jalen's sake to get the understanding of the offense that these two guys will put together and design for this offense. It was AJ Brown and Smitty and Goddard and uh, no, Saquon and the rest of the bunch, offensive line. So I think this is going to work out very, very well. Y'all know the little bit of the history about where he came from, the Packers organization. I listened to a couple of Packers content creators down there. They were really upset about losing this guy. He was somebody that they really coveted uh, for offense and for the team in general. We know that the head coach was very, pissed off, to put it slight, about him getting taken away by Philadelphia. So, in the development that he had with Love and Willis down there, it was a great thing to see. So I believe that he can come in with Jalen and the rest of the team, sit down and get this thing right. I believe these two can get it right. And like I said, Josh, he's a very good offensive mind as far as designing plays. And I think what he does, from what I've read and heard, he likes to do a lot of motion, moving people around. He uses the speed very well. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful thing to see, man. I think it can be a very beautiful thing to see moving forward with these two guys in the room. So yeah, man. I'm not gonna stay on here too much longer, man. I just wanted to jump in here, see if anybody's out there just like fishing. I mean, so But my opinion is I think it's going to work out very well. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far as the picks anyway. Now we got a long way to go. Don't Let's keep it real. We got a long way to go. I mean, so he won't be able to, what I think is March when they start getting stuff acclimated and get things moving along. So I think it'll be a while, but they got time to those two guys and the rest of the offense people sit down and discuss, the nuances of what they what they like, and they got to understand the players that we have here, how to utilize them, use them to their strengths, and so forth and so on, man. But yeah, hit that like button if you come in the room. Hit that like button. But yeah, man. So that's what's going on with Philadelphia, man. The fans is I don't know. It's kind of like I wouldn't say split, but I think the majority of the fans is like wait and see. Then you got some fans that think that we should have went out and got a, a, a Bentley instead of getting a Cadillac. You know what I mean? And that being as far as a coach that with experience, has some type of track record, used to playing, calling plays. So there's a lot that could be discussed on this matter, and rightfully so. I mean, but Andy Reid, when we brought him here, he never played call plays before. What he turned out to be, you know what I'm saying? So you got to start somewhere. Everybody starts somewhere. You don't start at the top. You got to work your way through. And as far as I know, from what I've seen, he's putting in the work. He's been in the league. He was an ex quarterback in the league. Played in the NFL for 9 years. He's been coaching now for 2 years. So, hey, let's find out what he's made of. Along with with Josh coming in to mend things together, they can collaborate, bump heads, along with Jalen sitting down and the rest of the offensive team, get things right, man. I think this is going to be a really, really, really good thing moving forward, man. If my vision is right for how I feel about these two guys and moving forward, I think it's going to be something really exciting here in Philadelphia. I definitely know it's going to be some motion. I definitely know it's going to be some motion. Now I heard that he likes to put his guys under center. So we had good successful rate with him under center before, with Jalen under center this season, I would say. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. I'm just chilling, man. I just popped in. I wanted to let it build up some steam. I wanted to see talk as far as the new OC Sean Mannion and the new passing game coordinator Josh Gazard. Um, I just wanted to find out what was going on with that. See who was out there, and get somebody else's opinion on on the hires on these two guys, man. I personally think it's going to work out. I think in the long haul, it's going to be a good thing here in Philly. The fans right now, I'm quite sure everybody's got their opinion, which everybody is entitled to, but nobody knows. It's unknown. He never called play before, but he's been around a lot of good, talented coaches. He's been around a lot of good organizations to get the tutelage and understanding of how to uh, manage games and discussing. From what I heard, he had a lot of input in a lot of the places that he's been, especially with Green Bay, and making game plans as far as the scripting the plays. So if that's the case, we good. I like that too. I like the combo hire, man. I like it. I think they're both going to complement each other very, very well. I think they're going to do very well, man. I really do. I think they're going to do very well together. My whole thing is, and I'm quite sure, like everybody else, this is the seventh OC that Jalen had, our offensive had to deal with. So I just want a little bit of longevity. You know what I mean? That's what I want. I want longevity, man. If we can get this guy to stick around for at least 2 to 3 years and win 2 Super Bowls underneath his tutelage. Because I still believe we still got the team to go and win at least two to three more Super Bowls. I mean, I believe that right now with the team we got that we put out on the field, and I think we still got 2 Super Bowls left in us, man. What do you think about that? You think we got 2 Super Bowls left in us? I think we'll bounce back this season. I believe we'll bounce back from this past season, I mean, and come back and snatch one, right? I know it's going to be a lot different. It's a lot of moving pieces that's been going on and still yet to go on. So, but I got confidence in Howie, and I got confidence in Sean and Josh, the combo hire. I really do. I got confidence in them guys, man. I think it's going to be a really, really, really good thing. I really do. So I'm excited in that way. But he can't do nothing until I believe it's March or something like that for he could actually get involved with the team. So, but he got this time to now to sit down and brainstorm, and them two guys can sit in the war room and look at film, see what they feel with the guys' strengths and weaknesses is, and dissect it from that point, and do what we do, man. Hey, that's what I feel. I feel that that's the key to it. Getting these guys comfortable, because this should be a whole new offense now. This should be a whole new offense. You see what I'm saying? This should be a whole new offense. So, a lot of motion from what everybody say. Josh likes to do. He did that down there in Tampa Bay. He gets guys open. He designed plays to get guys open. So yeah, man. Let's see what goes on. I mean, what do you think, KP? Is he gonna have a role? I'm still worried about the run game. Oh, you worried about the run game? I'm not too worried about the run game, honestly. I know that's gonna be a focus to take the pressure off of Jalen. They're going to definitely use Saquon Barkley, and I hope this kid Tank Bigsby sticks around. If they go back and look at film of this guy, you know what I mean, and Will Shipley, we got 3 good solid backs. The other kid, other gentleman, what was his name? We brought in. He really got no playing time. He was an ex-Packer. I can't even think of the kid, the young man's name now. That they brought in, but he came off the neck. He had a neck, something wrong with his neck. We took a shot at him. God darn, that's name right there on the tip of my tongue. I can't even think of it. What is the guy's name? What is his name? A.J. Dillon. Thank you, man. A.J. Dillon. Yeah. So I don't think he'll be back. You know what I mean? I don't think he'll be back. And then, right after about a week, I think, after the season was over for us, Howie went out and signed about 9, 10 players. So, he got the ball rolling early. Howie didn't sit around and wait. He got the ball rolling early. So, hey, that's a good thing. Don't sit around and wait. Let's get this thing going. You know what I mean? And hey, that's what we did, man. I think we're gonna be fine. I'm concerned about the Dallas Goedert situation. I think they should bring this guy back. I really truly believe that they should bring Dallas Goedert back. I think they should bring him back. I think it'd be detrimental for us and Jalen, because Jalen went to him a lot. He bailed us out of a lot of situations. You know what I mean? He had one of the best seasons, I believe, as an Eagle this past season, touchdown wise and big plays and big games, big moments. I think he had a good season. So I think that's somebody that I'm interested in seeing how that works out with him. Yeah. But A.J. Dillon won't be back. We got Will Shipley, we got Tank Bigsby, and we got Saquon Barkley. Then there was some rumbles about just rumblings, stuff going around. I've been hearing that the Eagles may draft another quarterback. Okay, well, fine. I mean, draft another quarterback. You got to get somebody ready for when Jalen goes. So I think if they do go ahead and draft a quarterback now, right? Because what Tanner McKee showed the last performance, that's what everybody's going to remember. Am I right? His last performance wasn't a good performance. So I really like Tanner McKee because I've seen some good upside with him in our preseason before the season started. In some of those games, he got out there. He really commanded the offense very, very well. So I think it's something that we got to look at. But if they draft another quarterback, third, fourth round, I'm okay with that too. If we could develop them, you got Tanner McKee and he got Jalen. And both of them guys, well, we know Jalen, Tanner's been in the system, what now? No, 3 years, this will be going on his third year. Tanner McKee been in our system. So whoever we bring in is going to be getting some good teaching, some good teaching from the quarterback room. They got good talent in that quarterback room. So yeah, I'm not opposed to that either, man. But I know for sure one of my main things is our offensive line. That's what really bit us in the ass this past season. Our offensive line really bit us in the ass. Nobody couldn't stay healthy. It was one guy's in, another guy's out. One guy comes back, another guy goes out. You know what I mean? It was just one of those seasons. You know what I mean? And one other thing I'm gonna throw out there, we always draft quarterbacks for development. Yeah, that's true. That's true, and I don't mind that. I really truly don't mind that. I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it one bit. But listen to this here, right? This is what I truly believe too. I think if we would have kept Mekhi Becton, our offensive line would have been fine. He was one of the big reasons to me. Watch the film from last when he was here for the Super Bowl run, right? That Saquon got a lot of those yards on running on that right side. Johnson was there too, but Saquon used to ride Beckton's tail running through them holes, you know what I mean? Or cutting off his blocks. And I think that was a big mistake that we should have kept him around. Do you think we should bring him? Yeah, for sure. For sure, I think we should bring him back. I think we should definitely bring him back. If the opportunity's there, I think they need to bring him back. He played well. We brought him in from the Jets, and they retooled this guy. He got him up to snuff. You can't blame nobody for going out and money. But sometimes, to me, if you want to win championships, you gotta at some point. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's the way I'm thinking. But I'm not them guys. So, but let's stick this thing together. I'll take less because we got a great team. We can go back and repeat again and try to get multiple championships within the 4 or 5 year span. And then but the bag's still there. I got money anyway. I can go get paid. You know what I mean? That's what I look at it. But these guys like to just, win the Super Bowl, go showcase the bag. You know what I mean? But that's to each his own. I'm not downplaying it because I don't know what these people going through in their life and what their goals are in life. So, I don't put nobody down for chasing trying to get paid while you can, because this is a brutal sport. Any given day, anything can happen. So yeah, go do it. If you can get it, do it. But he didn't show up down there. And like I said too, there's a lot of times guys like him are system players. You see what he didn't do in with the Jets. We brought him here. He played great. Now he goes out to San Diego. He stinks up the joint again. So you understand what I'm saying? It's a common denominator with that. You got a guy like him. I think he's a system player. If he comes back to Philly, he understands what his role will be. He understands, well, it's going to change a little bit now because of the new OC and the play call, but he's still going to have the same offensive line coach. You know what I mean? You're still going to have him. So, you know what I mean? So I think that, bring him back. If I can bring him back, I'll bring him back. I would definitely bring him back. That's the answer to your question. Yeah, I would definitely bring him back. Yeah. And then, I'm just throwing this out there. I know we got our OC, right? What do you think about Byron Leftwich? I never hear his name called no more. You know what I mean? I think this guy has the talent to be a OC for somebody. I believe he has a talent, man. And he's just getting swept underneath the bridge. He was down there with Tom Brady, right? And he was the play caller down there that year. Them years he did. He was the play caller. And he did a great job to me. But for some reason, he keeps getting swept underneath the bridge or underneath the rug or something. What do you think about that with him? With Byron Leftwich? I think something ain't right with that. I mean, something ain't right. But I like him. I still wish he can get back in coaching some kind of way. If he's not already not, I haven't really kept up with him, but he's somebody that came to mind for me when the Eagles were running around looking, doing some interviews and stuff like that. His name never popped up. I mean, even around the circuit, I never heard nobody reach out to try to interview him for OC job or head coaching job or something like that. He's got good pedigree, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know what they're looking for. I see what's her name went back to Kansas City, Eric Bieniemy. So I think for that team, Kansas City Chiefs, I think Andy Reid's just gonna set him up for the next head coaching job. Because I think Andy Reid got maybe this year right here. If nothing happens this year, I think Andy gonna step down. I really believe that. I believe Andy Reid will step down after this season. If it don't go to, if they don't get back to a Super Bowl, I think Andy Reid's gonna step down. I do. But hey, he had his run. You know what I mean? He had it. He definitely had his run. So hey, kudos to them guys down there. Patrick is on a rehab, right? He's rehabbing right now. So yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man? You gotta do what you gotta do. But I think Eric Bieniemy, he been snubbed for a long time. So it don't surprise me that he's doing what he's doing. So I believe he can do good things. He did good in Chicago when he's up there, right? He had them moving the ball. See what he did. Who we talking about? Okay. He is good for a coach. Another reason. Okay, all right. Okay, I can somewhat say I agree. I agree with that statement you just made. I agree with that. Yeah, I do. I agree with that. Sure, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, he is too good of a coach, man. That's what I said, man. I don't get it. Guys like him, talking about Byron Leftwich, guys like him deserve to at least be considered. I haven't even heard nobody even consider him to bring him in, like since he was last with Tampa Bay. You know what I mean? I haven't even seen that. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about it, man. It's kind of spooky. Basically, it's kind of spooky, man. It's kind of spooky. It's kind of spooky, but you gotta take the good with the bad, man. I hate to see our guys like that or guys like that in general, not because of the color of their skin, is what he can bring to the table. At least give him a shot. At least give him the opportunity. I mean, that's what I think. That's what I'm thinking. At least give him the opportunity to see what he can do or what he can't do. That's it. That's all anybody wants is an opportunity. I mean, but getting back to the Philadelphia Eagles, man, where do you think we go from here? What give me your gut honest opinion, but what you think and where we gonna go from here? There's one less black coach in the NFL. Yeah, yeah, exactly. My point right there. My point right there. Exactly. 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 hmm And why is that? And we dominate the league. You know what I mean? Athletic wise. And we and we got the less. Hmm. Imagine that. What's wrong with that picture? What's wrong with that picture? I don't know. I don't know. We call it politics, I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into the but you know, you know. If nobody don't know, you know. Believe that. Yeah, I was trying to get in contact with now from um No Cut Sports Podcasts. I haven't got a reply back yet, so I guess he's tied up, busy or whatever. But we'll definitely try to get something out this week. In regards to what's been going on the past couple of weeks with the Eagles and the new hires. We'll do our live show, I guess, sometime this week. He should reply back. Yeah, he should, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna still. I got another 4 minutes, man. I said I'm gonna do a half an hour, so I'm gonna do that. Get off of here and get some R&R, man. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on here. I did make a video, but it won't come out till tomorrow. I scheduled it for tomorrow. So if y'all haven't checked this out, just live, go check that out on tomorrow. Yeah, I scheduled it for tomorrow because I don't want to butt heads with tonight. So I just scheduled it for tomorrow. Put a video out. But yeah, man. He said, "What you got here?" Jalen at the wheel. He has. Yeah, Jalen has definitely elevated his game every year. Every year. Now, and then let's think about this, right? Let's think about this. He elevated his game every year with different coordinators. So him to grasp what he's going to be dealing with now is not going to be the problem. I mean, imagine if he had a coach that stayed for at least 3 years. I mean, he had a coach stability with a coach for 3 years. And like I said earlier, I believe we still can win at least 2 more Super Bowls with the team we got right now. With the guys we got right now, bar we stay healthy, because that's what hurt us this year. Our offensive line hurt us this year. I'm a firm believer of that, and some other situations, things too. But I believe the offensive line was a major key, and they was trying to, maneuver around that to make things work. But the offensive line was a big, big, big issue, man. A big issue, huge issue for real, for real. That was a big issue. But it all goes to say, man, you gotta play the game, man. You gotta play the game. You gotta play the game. On any given Sunday, anybody can get beaten in the NFL. And that's a fact. Yeah. So, yep. He'll be the same this season. The window is wide open. Yeah. 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 Yep. 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 I believe that too, man. Who do you like in the Super Bowl? Who do you like in the Super Bowl? Who you going with? Or who your gut tell you gonna win? Now you tell me yours and I tell you mine. Let me see who you say. Who you like? Who you like? Who you like to win the Super Bowl? Seattle? Good choice. Good choice. Yep. I think Seattle gonna walk them like they're walking a dog in the park. That's my opinion. I think Seattle is got too much power for them, man. And I like the development of the New England staff too. I really do. The quarterback, he didn't play well to me in the last game, in that playoff game, but um, I think this is Seattle's time to shine. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. We just touching bases on the Eagles' new coach and hire, and just giving our opinion, giving the opinion about what you think about it moving forward. Was it a good hire for Josh Gazer? I'm saying his name wrong. And Sean Maynard. Give me your opinion. Drop a like down in the comment. Hit something. Let us know who you are popping in the room. I like Seattle though too. I like Seattle taking. I think they're gonna beat them pretty handily too. That wide receiver combination, that running back combination, and then their defense on top of that. They've been playing some really good ball. But everybody was talking about the quarterback. You know what I mean? Hope you don't get to the big game and start seeing ghosts. Hope you don't get to the big game and start seeing ghosts again. That won't be good. You know what I mean? Darnold, I hope you don't start seeing ghosts when you get to the Super Bowl, man. But yeah, as far as his play this past season, the past 2 seasons, because he did the same thing with Minnesota, but he couldn't win in the playoffs. So I think he's gonna be fine up here on this one. I think he's gonna ride the ship, man. I think he's definitely gonna ride the ship for sure. Yeah, I believe he's gonna do his due diligence and he's gonna get the job done down there, man. But my main concern is us getting back and us bringing back another championship here in Philadelphia. And I think with these 2 new hires that we got, like I said, Sean Maynard and Josh Gizzard. I think these 2 collaborating together, the combo, I think is going to put together a great offensive scheme for this team. You notice that we need to talk about the defense, but it's some things that's got to go on with them too. Yeah, because you got to. There's talk. There was some rumors or talk about N'Kobe Dean. That's another big thing on the defense side. N'Kobe Dean. We know we got the contracts coming up with Carter and guys like that, and Smith, right? So yeah, there's some things that Howie got to make work. But N'Kobe Dean stated he would take a cut to stay here, and I can't blame him. He with his boys, his college mates. So why would you want to leave that? They got a good chemistry. They've been together for what 3 or 4 or 5 years in college, 4 years in college, and now in the NFL together. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. You can sit back and play with your homeboys like that. You know how that would feel. You know what I mean? And winning Super Bowls on top of it, makes it even better. That even makes it even better. You know what I mean? That makes it even better, man. But yeah, I think it's gonna be nice, man. I think we got something brewing here. The defense stays like it is. Carter got some time to heal from the surgeries on his shoulders. You know what I mean? So yeah. And another one on the defense side of the ball, Blankenship. You know what I mean? What do we do with him? You know? Then we got the young kid coming back off a season-ending injury he had, Makuba, right? Am I saying his name right? Well, him. So yeah, we got some young blood down there, man. We got some young blood. We got some good young blood. Just got to try to keep that core together and stay healthy, man. And Vic Fangio keep working his magic, plug and playing. You know what I mean? So we'll see. BG, he said he'll be ready if they need him. That's another guy. Or do they just want to go ahead and let BG go ahead ride off to the sunset again and bring one of them young guys in here? What do you think? But yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think about the comments, man, down in the comments, man, later on, however y'all want to do it. I'm going to shut this thing down, man. I am Reggie from Better Yourself Media Sports. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, and subscribe. I truly, truly appreciate that, man. Until the meantime, in the time, man, be safe. God bless. Keep the main thing, y'all. And have an attitude of gratitude at all times. Peace. We gonna get up out of here, y'all. Yeah. Shake what your mama made you. Fly, birds, fly.